Hey YouTubers, Flattards, believers, globers, subscribers of my channel. Thanks for visiting this YouTube video again. I hope you like it. Have fun. In my country we also have some rather stupid people, and these guys had a pure gospel on a flat earth, and they also have an English channel. I have dealt with them already, and they have nothing to bring to the table that is of any interest anymore. They have no proof, they never do any research. Another guy on our channel is sometimes putting some results of some so-called research on his channel, but he likes to show to everybody how fucking retarded he is by having like a video on a strange second sun, which is nothing more than a reflection of the real sun inside of his lens system. Another one who is this guy is really terrible to listen to, because he is you know, he's also talking like a retard. He's done some completely utterly wrong models, and basically he's best known for videos of chemtrails claiming that the sun is not 3,000 meters high, but maybe only 50 or whatever. Chemtrails, and actually he's calling everybody stupid except himself. But as you can see, the contents of his channel just shows that he's a full-blown retard. And there's some this one I used already in one of my collections of people who can't focus, like here, who can't focus a camera on a star. But the guy I want to discuss today is also somebody who actually makes a nice, clear videos sometimes. Let's have a look at this one. He just happens to live at a location where he can make these magnificent and very good recordings. And a better proof of a globe you can't have. But he thinks that if it were the curvature causing this, the windmills, oh yeah, that was so fucking funny, the waves on the horizon and the phenomenon called atmospheric lensing, that's what he thinks causes that. But he has no explanation, and nobody has, because it doesn't exist. And then he says, if there were the curvature causing this, the windmills would not remain in their vertical position. So these ones should be tilting backwards. Oh yeah, and friends of mine say that my comment is not visible, so he's actually simply blocking me. But we go back. He makes nice videos because he owns a good camera, and sometimes he manages to use it correctly, and sometimes he is wondering how it would be possible to see Venus at night in a heliocentric model. Now, asshole, study the heliocentric model, and then you know why it is visible. The one I want to address this time is a video he made about the small island of Vlieland, and that is a isle, let me see here, where he then claims you can see a lighthouse at 33 kilometers. And let's have a look. I want to zoom here, stop here for a second. The island goes like 4 times this distance in that direction, and you don't see it already. Yeah? So that's gone. Now he focuses there on that part. There you have a lighthouse, another house which is also near the lighthouse. Here's some roof, and that is it. And what I've now done for you is I've taken a screen capture of this one and tried to find something where I could match the lighthouse on top of it. Because the location where he is, I can't find, of course, any pictures of people that were on a boat in the same line of sight. So I have a picture from the other direction, but you can see the roof and the lighthouse. Let's have a look at that. So here we have a scene of that video where we see the lighthouse, a roof of a house near the lighthouse, and a little bit to the right another house, and for the rest it looks as if that's all the island there is. So there's the lighthouse we have to take a look at, and this is then the roof of the other house. I would have loved to find a picture made by somebody from halfway his location and this location somewhere on the water that would show what is behind the curve, but that is of course not that easy to find. So as a reference, this rooftop and a picture I saw looking from a different angle, but I tried to match the lighthouse and that rooftop as good as possible. And what we now see is that his claim that the lighthouse should be behind the curve, which should not if he used a correct curve calculator. Actually, I show you now that there is an entire village with houses with 3 to 4 stories that is hidden by the curvature. So he's somehow worried that there is still a lighthouse visible, but he should be much more worried by the fact that if the earth was flat, that entire village there should be visible, because the village is also on a, as you can see, a sort of dike. So the water level is even lower than the street level there. There is still a dike. Then you get 3 to 4 story houses, then still a piece of a hill, and then the lighthouse. So that was obvious, wasn't it? So this guy who blocks me, and if he hadn't done that, because I have given him a number of times pretty simple information about how he could calculate stuff and see that he was doing it wrong, and he could have corrected himself in time, but now he looks as a fool he is. Like the idiots of the pure gospel on the flat earth, he also thinks he can make an argument. But he can't. He is showing in almost every video, if you use a curvature calculator to verify, that the earth is a globe. And he shows, like here, Marcine, Jupiter, just like, no, you can't. You don't understand how you have to focus your camera. That is pretty stupid. With the moon you manage, but with the other ones you can't. It is stupid. You are stupid, and you're more stupid because you had a chance. I could have told you what is wrong, but you prefer to block people because they say things you don't like. And no, they don't need to tilt, and if they tilt so little that you can't see it. You know? You're just acting stupid. And why? Because you're also religious. You don't say it as that loud, but you just want to make a fool of yourself. Now you managed, and now you have my attention. I hate people who block me. Really? Fucking, you don't block me, and if you do, then I have to make a video about it, because I can't discuss it in a civilized way in your commentary part of your videos. So, yes, you see it here, but not when you go there, because it is blocked. That's it.